button. So let's see. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. Sally, here we are. The day launching officially your book. Oops. The Cutest Baby Dragon. So cool. What I love about this, Sally, is you did it. You took the steps, you did it, you published your book. I know you've been wanting to write a book for a long time, and you're working on your adult book. But then this poem came. You wrote it many years ago and decided to put it into a book. So let's talk a little bit about the Cutest Baby Dragon, how it came to be, and what made you decide to turn that into a children's book.
You know, I've had this poem, like you said, I wrote this poem probably when I was in my 20s. And it was something that I told to my Sunday school kids. And I always wanted to make it into a book. And I think you had asked me to do a little bit of research on how we could publish a children's book. So I went into YouTube and I watched a bunch of videos and I was like, hey, you know what? I could make my poem into a children's book. So, I mean, it took me a while to figure it all out. And it was just doing it all on Canva. The illustrations and stuff all came from Canva. And it was all, there was a big learning curve. But, you know, just the publishing that we've done over the last 2 years, I've learned a lot, and so it came pretty easily for me. And figuring it out, I mean, it took me probably 15-20 hours total to put the whole thing together. I mean, I had done it, and then I would try to figure out what pictures to go along with the words that I had written, and then I had to expand on the story a little bit. So it took me probably 2 weeks to figure it all out. But I think it was last Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday night, I was like, you know what, I just want to finish this. And I sat here, I started it after dinner, so probably around 6-7 o'clock, and I was up till I think 2 a.m. working on it.
Which is your normal anyway.
It's my normal anyway. But it was like that focus, right? It was, you know, just saying, okay, I want to get this done. And when I did it and I looked at it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. And so I fell in love with it right away. And the story is fun, I think, for.
Wait, hold on a second. I asked you one simple question. Just kidding. No, this is exciting because, you know, first of all, I want to share, we have some comments coming in. Kimberly Adams Tufts, you know, I love the baby dragon. So cute and creative. Very exciting. Congratulations. I want to invite you all to please go purchase a copy of the book by going to thecutestbabydragon.com. Sally, share with them before we go into a little bit more, but share with us, like, what are your rankings right now? Because you're already ranking, you're already a bestseller.
Yeah. In the new release category for children's book general, I'm number 12. For poetry, I'm number 24, and for humor, I'm number 30. Children's humor, I'm at number 33. So,
yay!
And so that was just as a couple of minutes ago when I looked at the rankings. But yeah, it's been a journey, and I'm going for that number 1 spot today. So I'm hoping to, and it's just available right now. It's just available in paperback. I know people have been asking me about the ebook, and so that's something maybe next week, if I'm up till 1-2 o'clock in the morning, it might be something I want to work on.
Okay, awesome. Well, I love it. I think it's fantastic. I've got the book, you know, I got it in the mail, and I got it actually before Sally did, which was kind of funny. Probably because weather, you know, we don't have inclement weather here in San Diego like you do over there in Connecticut. But what I love about this is, see, we're embarking into the children's book area. This is something that I always said, you know what, we're not going to do children's books, but I get so many people coming to me asking, do you guys do children's books? And I just keep referring them out. And that's kind of a sign, right, in business that maybe this is something we should look at. And so I was inspired because of Sally doing her book. I was inspired to write my own children's book that's coming along. You know, it's not going to be as fast as Sally did, because I'm not going to devote like that much time into it, like right out the gate, but I'm excited about it. So if you're thinking, like, maybe you've written a poem and you want to turn it into a children's book, please reach out to us, because we can help you to do that, because now we know how. I say we collectively because we are Action Takers Publishing. So, Sally, the cutestbabydragon.com, go get your copy over there. So, Sally, why don't you read us the entire book? Like instead of an excerpt, because it is a children's book, it's short. So, go ahead and read the book to us. I'm going to spotlight you and take it away, girl.
Okay, so it starts. I thought I saw a dragon in my window, he did peer, but when I took a closer look, I watched him disappear. Then suddenly I heard a sound and turned around to see the cutest baby dragon in my bedroom next to me. He didn't say a single word. He played with all my toys. He never thought to put them back. He made a lot of noise. He wandered all around the house and turned on all the lights. He found a bag of donuts and from each one took a bite. He walked into the kitchen and ate up all my lunch, left dirty dishes on the table, and drank my glass of punch. Then suddenly he disappeared as quickly as he came. When mommy saw the mess he made, it was me who took the blame. That night I heard a gentle tap and opened my eyes to see the cutest baby dragon smiling brightly back at me. He reached out with his scaly claw to join him in the sky. So off we flew above the clouds, the dragon, moon, and I. When morning came, he waved goodbye and hugged me with delight, and the cutest baby dragon vanished out of sight. Oh, I can't hear you.
That's because I'm muted. I love it. It's a great story. At first I said, whoop, whoop. You missed that part. It's a great story, one that you can read to your children. And as I was reading it, I didn't really see the message behind it, Sally, until this morning when we were talking and realized that the little boy was the baby dragon. He was the one making the messes. Like he is just a little baby dragon. He's so cute. He's so cute making messes, just like we all do as children. So go get your copy of The Cutest Baby Dragon at thecutestbabydragon.com. I'm so surprised that that domain name was not taken.
Why you think there's a lot of cute baby dragons?
Exactly. So this is awesome, Sally. I want to know because you're now how many times published author in collaborative books? Do you know the number off the top of your head? I know it's a lot.
I think the one coming up will be 16 total.
16 total. Okay, so now this is your first solo book and children's book. So what did it feel like to publish your own solo book?
Yeah, it's different because it's your baby, right? It's when you do the collaboration book, you're with other people, and um, you you own your story, but it's part of the collaborative. This is my own, so it does feel different, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to see it, and I'm really hoping that parents will and grandparents will buy it to read to their children, and it'll wind up being a classic someday.
Yes, exactly. I think it's great. Maybe the baby dragon can have more stories. I don't know.
Well, that's what, yeah, we were talking. That's what we were talking about. The last interview I did, I said, maybe I can have the baby dragon. If he takes the gray baby dragon to grandma's house and gets into trouble over there, or goes to the park and does stuff with the other kids and gets into trouble. So there's a lot of stuff percolating in my head.
He's a troublemaker. He's a little
Exactly.
troublemaker.
Always getting someone into trouble. And that's kind of was me as a young kid. I would do the stuff. I would tell my brothers to do stuff. They would do it, and then they would get into trouble. And
Uh-huh.
then I would be like, I don't know why they did that.
You were the instigator. Oh, that's how you are. That's how you are. Hey, so we're here with Sally Larkin Green. She is the Vice President of Author Development at Action Takers Publishing. You can follow us, Action Takers Publishing, on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. Just go to Action Takers Publishing. Follow us over there. Hit those bells if there's a bell to hit. And, looking forward to seeing how we can help you to get your story out there, whether it's a children's book or it's a nonfiction book, or we're actually looking into the fiction area now as well. So we're expanding Action Takers Publishing. I want to help you to get your messages, your stories out there. So reach out to us for any of those things that we can help you with. You can connect with us at actiontakerspublishing.com. That is actiontakerspublishing.com. Oh, I don't know what this is, what's going to come up here because it looks really weird in my screen. So we'll see what happens down there. But just go to actiontakerspublishing.com. Again, whether it's a children's book, you want to be in one of our collaboration books. Maybe you don't want to write a whole book. You want to write just a little bit of a story. Go ahead and reach out to us for that as well. Sally, congratulations on your first solo book. Check the rankings again. No, I don't know if it doesn't change every minute. That's for sure. It changes every hour or so. So not sure what her rankings are right now, but she'll keep you apprised. Go get your copy of the book at hold on, the Cutest Baby Dragon.com. And we have, Inga says, love it. And dragons, very cute. Great lesson. I've written one children's book. Time to write the next. Yes, it is, Inga. And then Mary Frances throws a lot of emojis there. Like, that's so cool. I love it. Congratulations, Sally. And I'm excited to see where we go with our children's book division, as well as our fiction book division. And we're expanding. How does that feel?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes.
Last year's word for me was a hyphenated word, and that was massive expansion. The word the year before was expansion, then massive expansion. So I guess this year is going to be astronomical expansion. That's my word for the year. So thanks everybody for being here. Sally, congratulations on the Cutest Baby Dragon. Such a great book, one to read to your grandkids, to your children over and over and over again. And everybody have an amazing day. We'll see you later. Oh, I wasn't prepared. Wait, we'll see you later.